Good morning, folks. Welcome back to the ranch. Today it's just Daisy and I. Kenny has moved to Montana, which I think I've already told you guys that. Tucky is attending his daughter Piper's graduation today. Piper is the young lady that we gave the car to last year sometime. So tried to get Everett to get up and come with me this morning, and I kept telling him last night that he needed to go to bed, but he's 14 and smarter than all of us, and I remember those days. But all he wants to do is play video games with his friends online. I didn't have that at that age, but I get it. I understand. I don't begrudge him. I'd rather he did what I wanted to do, but I didn't always want to do what my father wanted to do at that age either. So it's just Daisy and I. I think my mom, Meemaw, is going to try to go get him around 8 this morning, which should be coming up here in just a few minutes. But I think it's about 7:30 right now, 7:40. But it's May 25th. So far, it's a nice morning. It's really humid. The sun is just starting to show through some clouds. Supposed to get to 100 something degrees today, so I wanted to get here early. I got up about 5:30, got ready, and headed this way about 6. I brought a bigger table saw. We have this table saw, and while it's a nice little table saw, it is grossly underpowered. It does not like cutting those oak boards at all. But so I'm going to load this one up, unload the other one, switch them out. I might continue to plane some boards today if Everett will help me. Otherwise, I'm just going to do some chores. We've got mice in the camper. Yay. I don't know how they're getting in, but they are. Deer feeder just went off. That means it's about 7:45. Anyway, just another day at the ranch. I'd rather be here than sitting on the couch doing nothing. So it's Memorial Day weekend. I may come back on Sunday after church and see if Tucky wants to come down then. We'll work on some more of these boards. But until then, I just wanted to be here. Anyway, y'all come along. Hey, bro. You shouldn't sit so close to TV. You got something on you. Not so close to TV, man. Okay, so look at these boards. Look how rough they are. They are very rough cut. Run through a sawmill somewhere. Now, if I put these in a wall, it's not such a big deal because they're hidden, but I have to get them flat, at least on one side, so that I can run them through the joiner. The joiner will make the width flat, the sides flat, the ends flat, whatever part you want to call it. And then we run them through the table saw to get them to a uniform width. And that's our important thing for the walls, is to make sure they get to a uniform width. So, as you can see, I've got that to a flat side. Most of them that way. There's still some gaps in the middle, but they're flat enough that now I can stand them up against this rib can stand them up against this rib right here to run through, and this is called a joiner. I don't know what I said earlier, but this is called a joiner. And then once we get the sides, let's see, this side straight and clean, then we'll run them through. The other side will be cut off with the table saw so that we can make everything happen. But look how beautiful that board is. It's a shame to hide that in a wall. So some of these, like that one's really straight and really pretty. Some of these we're going to pull out and we're going to make flooring out of it too. So we'll separate all that out after we do the joining and the table saw. We'll figure out which ones came out to width, which ones didn't, and then pick the good ones out of that, out of both of those, to do flooring. We may have some 4-inch wide flooring, we may have some 6-inch wide flooring, we may have some 5-inch wide flooring, but we're going to make flooring too. Mom, tell me what this stuff is, or what this rock is.
Well, as it says, it was front step for 40 years at my grandparents' house across the river, on the north side of the river.
So over here at the homestead, the old rock house.
It burned in,
It burned when?
let's see, 59 probably, 59 or 60.
So around 1959, 1960, the house burned, but this was their front step for over 40 years. Everett and Meemaw just made it down, and we spent 30 minutes mowing all the yards. You can see
What is that?
Hodges with just a little bug.
It's not a tick though.
No, not a tick. We anyway, Everett mowed and I weed eated. You can see my dad's headstone over here.
And mine's over there too.
Yours is over there too.
Yeah, it just didn't have the final plaque on it.
Anyway, this is all family. This is the Ford
My mother,
Cemetery.
her sister, her sons. So, and then we're kin to all the Burrs that are over there. That's another sister and her family, her husband and her family. So
You've met some of the Murs, Ray, and I'm
Jay.
terrible with names. Ray and Jay.
Jay and Ray,
Elsie is their mom.
Joby, one of the
What's
boys.
Elsie's daughter's name?
Jay,
Gay.
Ray, Jay, and Joby.
Anyway, you've met them. They've come up to the fence, said hi. I think y'all met them. Anyway, I'm talk about them being over there mowing all the time or doing things next door. So, all cousins, all family. But anyway, just came down. Once a year we do a thing called the cemetery cleaning, and I think it's actually next weekend, but I have
It's a homecoming.
I have a church event that I can't come to, and so
And we missed the crowd coming a week early
Yeah.
too. So
they usually have a barbecue up at the firehouse and just get together so everybody can say hi. But it's almost like a big family reunion.
it is, and they have a meeting and decide what they're going to do down here. And I think the last time Austin sent a group down here with machines, and they have located or identified the old soldiers' graves and who they belong to. And I think I didn't go last year, but the year before, it seemed like Sarah Lee said we only had maybe 3 or something that they had not been able to identify who they belonged to, which is great. So
All back in the mid to early 1800s. I know I've seen one grave that I think it had a birth in the 1700s.
yeah, the state has put markers on these, which is great.
Anyway, I think we're done. We're gonna head back to the ranch. I don't know if Everett's staying or not, but go mill some more boards. Come on, Dee. Well, couldn't talk Everett into staying. We mowed a couple of cemetery plots, different parts of the family. Well, he mowed while I weed eated, and then I think he'd had enough. So I don't blame him. It's hot. It's about 104. But I should have asked them to, or I should have asked him to help me unload this saw before he left. So it's not that it's that heavy. I'm just that weak. My back is not that great. So I'll just try to do it and be careful. But I'm going to try to get this saw out of my truck. Down. All right. Better than what I expected. I expected that to turn into a shit show. All right, well, I'm here, so I'm going to try to go ahead and make some more boards. Let me move you. Look at the size of that pile of sawdust. Woo! It's been a long day. I got here at like 7 a.m. and it's about 7:30 right now, p.m. So, sun's about to go down, and I've just been taking it nice and easy and slow and drinking lots of water. Just one board at a time. I'll get through it. I don't know, I've done 3 or 4 layers off of that. But it's almost the end of the day. Figured I better say goodbye while the sun was still a little bit up. Just over the trees over here. Anyway, lots of gnats. I've got off all over me. Damn things keep coming up my nose. Got to figure out something to do with all this sawdust. Oak saw, or they're not. It's not really sawdust. It's more chips off that planer, but got to be worth something, right? You smoke it, you know, or you put it in a smoker for meat, or I don't know. What's oak sawdust, oak wood chips good for? Anyway, not an exciting day. My feet are starting to hurt. Probably gonna work till the sun hits the horizon, but just want to say goodbye. Hope y'all have a good evening. I've been sitting here walking back and forth thinking about ancestors and being over there at the cemetery this morning with Mom and Everett and talking a little bit, walking around showing Everett great grandfathers and great grandmothers. I don't know. I can see deer over there by the feeder walking. I guess they don't care about the loud noise, or they just get used to it. Little fawn. Circle of life, right? I often think about with my father and grandfather and grandmother and great grandfathers and grandmothers. Would they be proud of me for doing this? Or is this not the important stuff? I don't know. I don't think this is the important stuff. I think hard work builds character. I guess it's the legacy we leave behind that makes us who we are, or the memories we leave behind. I guess as long as your memory's still there, people think about you, you're never dead, right? You're always alive in them. Jesus is alive in us because we remember him. There's so many good stories of him. I want to leave a good legacy too. I love my children. I love my stepchildren like they're my own. I'm so proud of them for making good lives, having wonderful wives. I look forward to having grandchildren and spoiling them and sending them back home. Get them all jacked up on Mountain Dew and Skittles, then ship them home. I would never do that. Anyway, I'll stop reminiscing. I hope you folks have a good evening. It's Memorial Day weekend, and I don't know, I may come back tomorrow. It's Saturday night right now. I may come back Sunday after church, work some more, spend the night, and work Memorial Day. We don't really have any other plans. Maybe I can get the family to come down here and go swimming, enjoy a barbecue or something. But anyway, I love y'all, and I hope you have a blessed day. Keep your loved ones alive with the memories. Go out and make good memories with your family. I kind of feel bad that I'm here without my family. I sure wanted Everett to come hang out, get to laugh and joke. But maybe I can get Saber to come. Anyway, you folks have a good evening. We'll catch you next time.